artificial intelligence.
AI.
AI. AI. AI.
AI.
Artificial intelligence is probably going to change your life.
I had AI write my will for me this morning. In the past, I would have 10 financial analysts, all those people that help with those family estates. It costs like $100,000 to put my will together. I did it this morning on an AI thing that cost $399, and it did it better and more in depth. So all those people are out of a job. If you're a fan of death metal, speed metal, heavy metal, then you're familiar with blast beats, double bass, all these kind of, for those of you old enough, Lars Ulrich. Lars Ulrich is the drummer of the band Metallica. Part of the reason why they say he's so good at double bass was he could have been a pro tennis player, doing those like shuffling tennis drills on the tennis court, both legs at the same time. Anyways, why am I talking about Lars and double bass right now?
Napster hijacked our music without asking.
Go after Napster. We weren't quite prepared for the shitstorm. It felt like a street fight.
My friend Sean Parker, he wasn't my friend then, but when he was a young kid, made a music stealing service called
Napster.
And as someone at that time who was making a living, I was in high school. I was going to places called Tower Records, Blockbuster, Sam Goody, Virgin Megastore, Warehouse, and I would steal CDs out of jewel cases. I would sell them at my high school for half price. People don't usually do that because it's risky, it's high risk. If you get caught, you go to jail, you gotta pay a fine. But as soon as the risk disappeared, we saw where the world's morality was at, right? Once you knew that there was very, very little chance of getting caught, we saw that most of the planet are thieves. Which is why when Napster came out and everyone started downloading musicians, artists, music for free, it turns out we're in a world full of thievery, theft. Some people pay, but compared to the people who don't, it's not even comparable. Lars Ulrich from Metallica was the most vocal about trying to sue Sean Parker and the Napster guys, Sean Fanning, for theft. You guys are stealing music, and at one point was being sued for $1 trillion. I think the reason why it was $1 trillion is if it was for every song that was on Napster, and it was like, 10, 100 grand for every song infringement. So now, as some people have asked me in my personal life and online, every artist right now that's complaining about, I saw the AI Wes Anderson, I saw the AI this, I saw the signature, it looks like it's stealing, where is it? You sound like Lars Ulrich from the band Metallica. We're artists' rights. We should sue the AI. We should sue the company. The bomb's been dropped. This is the end of humanity as we know it. Will it change for the worse, the better? It usually goes towards the worse. I, as an agent of chaos, love it. I think this is a very exciting time. I think every artist... Oh, it's easy for you to say. You already made your money in your fan base. I am very lucky. I'm very blessed. I'm very grateful to anyone who's listening to this right now. We saw technology destroy the music industry, put every photographer out of work, and now it's our turn. But it's not just artists. You've seen the AI write legal ads, promo work, ad copy. The ones that know my career know that I'm obsessed with comic books, and I've wanted to do a comic book for years and years. And then because I have, I'm shuffling a lot of plates and dishes, I've been looking for people to help me write, draw, scouring the earth, scouring the internet, and what comes with those. It comes with personalities, egos, disappointment. So I go to the professionals, guys that I would love to work with, Jeff Darrow, Frank Quietly, Frank Miller, but they're either too busy or they're too expensive or they're too slow, for whatever reason. Well, now that's all out the door. I don't need help with any of that. And so I have it now. I have this tool that works extremely fast, cheap, proficient, and impeccable. And so I have someone to help me write my Pizza Man comic, my Munko story. It's great. It's a framework. I'll go in there and I'll vamp and riff off that on the drawings, on the paintings. But this is the part I didn't count on. I don't feel like it anymore. I don't want to. All these things I wanted to do because they weren't out there. But now the possibilities are absolutely limitless. And it's like, why would anyone want to read my Pizza Man comic story when every single person could have infinite possibilities of their version that's specific to them? Pizza! So the desire has left me. and I did have the good fortune to be friends with the titans of tech, you know, get a sneak peek behind the door of what's coming. So this shit that's coming down the pipe, I saw it years ago. I said, that's a wrap. You know, people have been talking about what's happening right now for years, but now it's out there for the public and it's cheap or it's free. So everything we know is done. It's just done, right? And I'm not saying that in a doom and gloom way, because like I said earlier, I'm excited about it. I'm an agent of chaos. I'm also an agent of love and compassion. So I am not laughing at you. I feel empathy for everyone who's about to lose their job in the next decade. But the way we humans survive is we adapt. So instead of trying to sue AI, complaining, we just accept. You accept that this thing is here, and now what are you going to do about it, right? As we go in the future, it's like we've lived in a society where people, the ones we look up to are gurus, they have the answers, right? But now AI is here, and AI is God. It is a God, and it has all the answers of the entire universe of known stored information and language. So there isn't a single human being that's on the planet that's going to be able to compete with that. So it is a God. So now it's not about answers. It's about questions. Who can ask the best questions? And are you asking the right question? May you live in interesting times. Dosume.
Check on my earphones. Technology, ain't it great?
We were always consider ourselves to be part of the edge in terms of technology.